Welcome to our Halloween special edition of our podcast. I am once again. I'm me, joined by myself, along with Mix. For this episode, I am going to be taking on my role of Pain Train, and so expect some shenanigans from that. The first thing we're going to do is going to go over a creepypasta. After the creepypasta, we'll give our thoughts. Once our thoughts on it are done, we'll go over our bad experiences of Halloween. Anything to add on myself?
As a person myself, I find trains very scary because trains, you don't know what they're made out of. What are trains made out of? Are they made of metal or are they made of wood? I've seen many wooden trains, but how about the metal ones?
Metal trains are generally just made out of metal, but I am a special train. I am made out of both metal and the souls of those I have consumed.
How do you consume souls, Mr. Train?
Well, I consume souls either they're in front of me when
That was very boring. I did not need to hear that.
But without any further ado, let's move on to the creepypasta. So the creepypasta is called Big Six, the Ghost Train. When I was 12 years old, spending a fair amount of time at my grandmother's cabin at Pine Grove State Furnace. Pine Grove has always been haunted, most likely due to Fuller Lake, a water-filled old open pit iron mine. Through the Park Service has gone so far as to send divers down to the bottom to prove that no one was killed. Many people have seen ghostly horses stampeding from old stables to the lake and into the water, making it glow a deep blue before disappearing. My story, as far as I'm aware, has never been duplicated or replicated. It involves an old iron horse that wasn't quite ready to scrap. As a iron horse myself, I know that feeling. I was walking along the old railbed that runs from Laurel Lake, a
I,
man-made.
a forest walker, also have that experience. I have walked, so I also have that experience.
Yeah, I guess back onto the story. I was walking along an old railbed that runs from Laurel Lake, a man-made slightly larger lake than Fuller, at dusk in June. I did not fear being alone in the woods after dark. I knew the woods and mountains as well as the back of my hand, just like my father did before me. And I had just turned it had just turned fully dark when I noticed something peculiar. It was silent, dead silent. People that are from the woods will tell you that it is almost never completely silent. There are always some critter rustling through the leaves, or Acacia or cricket chirping, a great horned owl hooting its dominance. The fact that there was nothing unnerved me and made me anxious to get back to the cozy little cabin. So I increased my pace. I was more or less speed walking along this deserted, silent trail. The only sound I heard were my sneakers crunching along the cinders. The tall pine trees on both sides of the trail cast shadows down on me, making it difficult to see. I was just reflecting on how dark it was when I heard a sound I'll never forget for as long as I live. The long, lonesome wail of the steam whistle. I recognized it from a trip to Stratonsburg's railway when I was younger. Nothing in the woods could replicate that sound. The hairs on the back of my neck stood up and I looked around. The place was as empty as a church on Monday. I was in a deserted part of the trail. The nearest cabin was 2 miles away in the opposite direction. I simply told myself that my mind was playing tricks on me and kept walking. Then I heard it again. It was getting closer. A faint light appeared behind me, so faint that it was barely recognizable as a light source. I told myself that it was swamp gas. It was quite marshy around the, it was quite it was a quite mushy area around the trail that my mind was continuing to pull sound out of nothing to make up for the silence. I kept walking, thinking about the fresh biscuits and wild grape jam to take my mind off things when I noticed that light was slowly growing brighter. I had seen swamp gas lights before. They usually only lasted moments and weren't terribly bright. The main thing that told me it wasn't was just my mind was the ground. It was vibrating. The the hairs on the back of my neck stood straight as arrows. Earthquakes weren't unheard of, but it sounded like something heavy pounding the ground rather than a joint movement of an earthquake. I was properly scared, thinking about wendigos and other supernatural monsters that lived in the woods. I stepped off the trailer and crouched down by a thick pine tree, waiting for whatever it was to go by and let me go on with my business. I became aware of a slow snorting sound, making me again think that it was an 80-foot a giant wendigo that turned people into cannibals with their touch. I also recognized that the light was growing brighter. The rumbling of the ground was slowing down, and it came to a long, sweeping curve at a crawl, slowly to a stop in front of me. It was a big six, a 210-2 Baltimore and Ohio operated locomotive number 6666. It hissed to a stop, and its giant driving wheels rested on the bare cinders. It was a shroud. It was shrouded in a blue light mist of steam and wore a deep black coat of paint that seemed to stuck to all available light, except the bright light of the front spotlight. The steam mist, when it hit me, turned cold. I bit hard on my knuckles trying to control myself. Two blue lights were in its cab, as if on cue. One hopped down and crouched in the bush for a moment. I heard the sound of a stressed steel and a clack. An invisible switch had been thrown by the ghost fireman. A blue light then took the opportunity to walk slowly around his 91-foot-long, evil-looking locomotive before casually climbing back up the ladder into the cab. Then I saw the firebox opened, and I heard such a scream. This kind of scream you'd never want to hear again. The sound of someone being roasted alive. Almost as quickly as it opened, the firebox shut with a clang, then a long, soulfully sad song of whistle chimed again. Big Six puffed a blue cloud of steam up and out of its short black smokestack. As it rolled slowly across the invisible switch, it took a sharp, almost 90-degree turn, much too sharp for any real locomotive, and puffed away into the woods. The rest of the trail, the whole encounter lasted probably no more than 4 or 5 minutes, but believe me, I had seen more than enough. I did the rest of the trail at a dead sprint. I didn't stop at all until I was at the cabin with a thick wooden door blocking me. My grandparents and parents and friends have tried unsuccessfully to get this story out of me, but I have never told about it until this day. The story about how I had seen one of the big sixes that burned people for fuel. All right, that was the creepypasta. Any thoughts on it?
That was pretty boring, honestly. I almost fell asleep.
Wow.
Wow, myself, you can't appreciate it from a train's perspective.
You didn't put character into that. I'm gonna say this as an ELA teacher. You need to put character into your work.
Well, it's hard to put a train. It's hard for a train to show his character when he's speaking to a human.
Oh,
Okay?
you can like at least act mad like grr, or you can be like, or for the whole story you could have been like choo choo. Like you could have at least been a train the whole thing. Like
Oh, come on. That would just ruin the entire mood of it. It would make it even more boring.
I mean, you're a train, so you gotta go chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it. Like you gotta do that for the whole thing. Actually, like
Oh,
I,
only a train.
you didn't pick to be a train to not make train noises. You picked a train to make train noises. But you're telling me making train noises isn't okay?
I chose to be a train from a demon so that way I could terrorize the mortal realm and use their bodies for fuel. Don't question it. Stop asking.
Can you terrorize them by going chugga 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 chugga? You need to terrorize them that way. You know what's scary? Chugga chugga. That's the scariest thing I've ever heard. Just saying a deeper voice, chugga choo choo, and that's honestly scary to me. Like honestly, I'd have a heart attack if I heard that at nighttime. Like if I heard you at nighttime making those noises, I'd be concerned. Like, actually, that's how much character you need to put in it. This is from your ELA teacher standpoint.
Oh hey, I'm 2,000 tons of steel coming at you at 300 kilometers an hour.
This is my perspective on it. Train go choo choo, and that's my perspective on it.
Alright? Mix, what's your thoughts on that story?
Uh, it was good.
Oh yeah.
There wasn't enough train noises. How can you
Hey.
call yourself a train and not make train
Shut up.
noises?
Just shut up.
Oh my god, that's so mean.
I mean, he's a train, so he better be making those train noises.
I'm a demon train. We can control our sounds.
Just be like, chugga chugga chugga. Yeah. I mean, pretend like the Doom guy's chasing you. You don't sound scared. The Doom guy is chasing you. You know how much he hates demons.
Hey, shut up.
Oh.
How do you expect a train to sound scary?
I
It's
mean,
all
like,
on a train's looks.
I mean, I don't look at that train and be like, damn, that's a scary train. Huh?
You just don't understand trains.
If I hear a train and the train's moaning, I'd be scared because like I wouldn't know what to do.
Trust me, if I heard a train moaning, I would be chugging out of there at 400 kilometers.
Yeah, exactly. That's scary. You need to make
I'm a train.
I mean, hypothetically, you're not.
Yes, hypothetically. But in reality, I'm a demon that's possessed a train.
Oh, now I know. You're hiding from the Doom guy.
If I were to explain it to you why, we would be here for an hour. But Max, what are your thoughts on, I guess, the lore of the story? What do you think happened to the train?
I have no idea.
The train went bye-bye.
What?
Train go bye-bye.
What do you mean go bye-bye?
As the story said, the train was scrapped. All the 210-2s were scrapped by 1960, and this story took place in 2017.
Is that true?
I don't know.
Creepypastas aren't real. I mean, like...
Yes, they are.
Who knows if they're real or not?
Yeah.
Just stop asking questions and
I'll debunk some, like, honestly.
Hey, save that for later.
I'll debunk some right now. Red Mist.
Hey, shave it.
Okay,
save
it.
it.
Okay, I'll save it.
Aww.
Save it for your series episode, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I guess with that story out of the way, let's move on to terrible Halloween experiences.
Oh god.
You know what's funny? You've gone from yelling at me to having a calm voice. You're like, what did you do? So moving on to the next story.
I'm a train. I'm a demon. We control that shit.
Ooh, you swear. Ooh,
Oh!
we gotta call someone.
Trust me, that was the least.
Yo,
most.
teacher, he's swearing, teacher.
How do you expect no swearing from a demon?
A demon? I mean,
Yes. How
I
do you
mean,
not expect swearing?
I mean, a demon is like with Jesus, so Jesus will calm him down. But like, damn,
What?
because like when they fight, Jesus is like, calm down, calm down. But like, damn, you're crazy.
Crazy. What the hell?
This has gone off the rails even for me. Jesus.
I mean, I'm trying to be my character. You're trying to be a train. I'm trying to be what is it? I don't even know my profile photo. I'm trying to be like an opposite version of Baldy.
So that I guess it means that you're dumb. But moving on, Mix, what's your worst Halloween experience?
Ah, shit. I mean,
Oh,
Alright, there's two. We only need one more, then we're good.
I haven't sweared before. I'm gonna admit this. I haven't sweared.
Oh, yes, you have.
I mean, I haven't sweared and I haven't sworn since February.
lie.
No, I'm serious.
No.
I mean, he is a human after all, and humans don't like to swear.
Yeah, last time was in February, so
Alright, back on track.
I mean
Bad
you.
Halloween experiences. Shut up, let me speak. Alright, Mix, what's your worst Halloween experience?
Oh my god. I was in a haunted house with my friends, and this guy was chasing me with a fucking, what is it called? A chainsaw, something like that. Like it was a fake chainsaw, like down this hallway in the haunted house or something, and I fucking tripped and then passed out. And I don't know what the fuck happened. Sorry, I keep swearing, but I'm just nervous.
Oh,
What?
that's completely fine.
Yeah. I'm not gonna yell at you guys anymore.
But haunted houses are always fun. Especially
No,
when you manage to get a train through them. Let me
no,
tell you.
I hate those.
If you get trained through a haunted house, that's considered a terrorist attack.
How?
Ooh, a haunted train.
A
Those are always fun.
A haunted train drives through a haunted house and kills everyone inside. That's a terrorist attack.
No, a haunted train, that is where a haunted house is on a moving train. So you're kind of living in that haunted house, dealing with all the scares.
I mean, like after like a month of living there, you'd be over everything. You'd be like, oh, this is supposed to jump scare me. Not anymore, because I've seen this jump
It's
scare
only
me
for
like
3 days. You're only on the train for 3 days, and in those 3 days, you experience tons of jump scares. And the train, I've had the luxury of pulling some haunted expresses, and the train are especially rigged, and if a demon train like I am, we simulate failures like a boiler exploding, something being that, or just tons of failures. Even like coach failures, like bumpy coaches, screeching, blood dripping down.
Ugh.
Haunted trains are extremely fun,
I mean,
especially
like,
when, especially when the
I mean, not
train,
like when
especially
you're
when
the
the
one.
trains.
Not like
Hang on,
when.
hang on. Let me finish. Let me finish. But the especially fun when all the screams of the people and they see blood splatters appear on the window. It's especially scarier if it's authentic blood.
Oh damn! Like it's not scary when you're the one bleeding.
Oh, trust me, I go out of my way for authentic blood. I
Are
think
you?
we've had stick to windows. I think we've had bits of hair stick to windows. Other things. These these screams are just the screams and pain are just mm-mm, delicious.
What?
Like, how do you eat that? Like, are you gonna do you like put some sauce on that? Are you gonna like season it with like
I'm a demon train. Don't
like
ask questions about it
like
because you do not want to find out the answer.
you're trained, right? Don't you put hot sauce on stuff? Like you want stuff spicy. You know what I mean?
If I want something spicy, I'll just eat a tire. I generally tend to season my stuff with some nice coal.
What?
Delicious.
Alright, myself, what's your worst Halloween experience? Alright, he's
Okay.
done for the moment. And so I guess I'll move on to my worst Halloween experience.
Actually,
Alright, welcome back.
I don't know, honestly. The time, like there's this haunted house and I didn't go inside. So, and then
Oh,
the
why not?
haunted house caught on fire.
Alright. Yeah, I guess my worst Halloween experience would be the Halloween back in 1929 when I died.
The haunted house last year at the school was like so bad. Remember that? Remember that, Mr. Train?
No, because I was busy terrorizing and eating people.
I mean,
my
like, it was pretty bad at the school. Like, they like use poster boards to separate everything, and it's like, yo,
God,
you
that
trying to
sounds
jump at
bad.
me? They tried to dim the lights and everything, but you can still see them. They tried to jump scare you. Yeah, I
That
clearly
sounded horrible.
like. You know the other Tristan? Like he shows up with his purge mask and he's like he expects to scare you like yo, but like he just ends up looking looking dumb because he's like yo I'ma scare you, but like he's like talking to someone like oh my.
Wow, that sounded horrible.
I mean it wasn't.
Yeah, the Halloween that I died has got to be the worst Halloween because I literally died and became a demon.
I mean like you're happy to be a demon, right? So can that be considered bad? Like I got my dream like
Hey,
it's like
hey,
saying I got my dream
shut up.
job, but
Let me
it was the
explain.
worst day of my life when I got my dream job. I'm
Shut
making
up. Let me
$1 million
explain.
an hour, but the day I got the job, it was the worst day.
Let me explain. So I was just living my life normally, enjoying Halloween. Then I got shot off point blank, 12 gauge, right in the head. When I became a
Damn.
demon, I wanted to go back and terrorize the person who killed me, but I didn't have the power to. So I was trying to figure out how to get the power to travel to the mortal realm, and that's
Couldn't
when I wait. Shut
couldn't
up.
you just possess the guy and make him walk?
Shut
Like
up.
can't you just be like
Shut up. Let me explain. So since I was stuck in hell, and since certain demons can only possess a certain object while others can't possess anything at all, I made a deal with Lucifer to have me possess a train. So I possessed a train, went onto the mortal realm. First thing I did, run the guy over at 300 kilometers an hour,
damn.
and then I continued
Like
my
was he like
terror.
was he standing on the track, or did he just go like he's sleeping in his bed having a nice relaxing night, and then all of a sudden a train like breaks through his house? Like and it's like destroyed into shreds. Like, how does that work?
Well, since I make my own tracks, I go wherever I want. He was just out enjoying some time with his friend and partying, just minding his own business.
And
Someone
then
pointed me
boom.
out, but someone pointed me out as I was coming. The others didn't listen, then about 3 seconds later, bang! Right through the apartment, caused the entire building to collapse. And then after that scenario,
I
I
mean,
just continue. Hey,
wouldn't it
after
be
that happened,
obvious? Wouldn't it be
hey,
obvious if there's
shut
a
up.
train coming towards a building at full speed?
The others all thought that the guy was crazy, but they very quickly learned that he was not.
I mean, like, if you look outside and see a train, like, you can definitely see a train. Like,
They were all drunk. They all thought that the one guy was crazy, and
but
I was
like,
coming at them. Hey,
wouldn't other people in the building see it? Like, they'd be like, oh, evacuate the building, there's a train coming at full speed.
no, everybody thought the guy was crazy.
I mean, people in different floors, like, a building doesn't have one floor. It's an apartment, so it has, like, multiple floors. So everyone happened to be drunk and not believing this one guy.
It was at 3 a.m. Most of the people were sleeping.
I mean, you were making, like, the chugga 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 sound, so no one heard that? Or were you, like, on a Mission Impossible? Like, you were...
I can control what sounds I produce from my engine. I was completely silent for that encounter. Up until when I was right up until when it went through the building, that's when I started making the standard sound of a
I
train.
mean, were you, like, a plane at one point?
Unfortunately, no.
Because that's where 9/11 would have taken place.
I know. I honestly wanted to stop those planes, but I couldn't because I'm a train. It was a horrible event.
But you go and kill a bunch of people.
Well, I'm a demon.
You asked you want to stop a terrorist attack, but you kill multiple people.
I'm a
Good
demon.
job. Good job.
Hey. I'm a demon. I have that advantage. They were just normal people.
But like,
I'm
but
not
how about
bound
the
by
other
any
people in the
rule.
building? The other people in the building still died. So even if you stop 9/11, you still kill those people.
Well, fair, but I do run off the blood, pain, bodies, and core.
Do you use the bodies as your fuel? Like,
Yes.
I knew it. I knew those bodies had to go somewhere, and it's hard to dispose of more than 1,000 bodies.
Yes.
I know that by experience.
Of course you would. Nix, do you have anything you want to add on to this convo? Nix, do you have anything you want to add on to this convo?
What? Oh, no.
I mean, you are completely free to jump in at any time.
I mean, do you think he was justified in killing thousands of people?
I'm a demon.
What?
I'm a demon. I made a deal with Lucifer. Part of my deal was
So
I
is it
get to
like
be
a
on.
commission? Like the more people you kill, the more money you get? Like, is it like he gets a commission, you get a commission?
It was a contract. The contract stated that as long as I kill people, I get to stay up in the mortal realm. Once I stop killing people on purpose, Like if I just have a dry spell where I'm trying to go out and get people, and I'm just not finding any, that's fine. But as soon as I stop
Like
finding people, hey, let me finish. But as soon as you stop getting people on purpose, that's when I head back down to hell, and I just continue on living in hell.
like you're like talking to me like I'm a dog. You're like, hey, stop. Wait, how do you go back down? Is it like a train that's like engulfed into like the dirt? Like how do you go back down?
Well, there are two ways we can go back down. I can either go back down, just kind of phasing through the ground, or I could go back down to hell, with like the ground opening up into a giant ramp, and I just chug right back down.
What if you know how like everyone was inside for the past month and no one was outside, right?
Mm-hmm.
So did you just crash into a bunch of people's houses? So like were you like destroying houses?
No, no. I was just going out and getting all the people in the U.S. who refused quarantine because it obstructed their freedom.
Can you like teleport? Can you like go? Can you like use your abilities to be at? Let me teleport over to this.
I cannot teleport at all.
So, what do you think of the Doom guy?
Frankly, as a demon myself, he gives me PTSD, but we are on a contract. I don't kill him. I give him rides to wherever he needs to be at a specific time, and he doesn't, and he in turn doesn't end me.
How about the what do you think of the Doom guy killing everyone you know?
Oh, I'm completely fine on it. Fine
Yeah,
with it.
same.
I just get the pain. But I guess we should, in order, I guess we probably should finish the episode, just so that way it maybe.
No, we're not finished yet. I need to keep mocking this train.
I
Because
need to
frankly,
leave.
I'm more of a demon plane guy myself.
I've got places to be. We should probably end the episode so I can go to those places.
I'm
Okay.
more of a demon plane guy myself.
Oh, I should try and get my brother on, and then if you're a demon plane guy, then I should probably try and get my brother on. Yeah, we have come to the end of the episode. Thank you all for joining. Please do like, subscribe. It really helps out. Let us know how we can improve down in the comments below.
Wanna see more demon plane? Demon plane or demon train? Leave it down below. If you pick train, you're gonna be blocked from this channel.
Wow.
After this, I'm gonna make train a restricted word in the comment section.
You know what? I'm
Why?
done. I'm done. I can't deal with this.
Wait, what happened?
He left. When this
Why?
I don't know. When this episode goes up, if you try to comment down train, it won't let you.
Okay.
Okay, see you guys.